Morning. I thought I'd try another spend the day with me video because I haven't done one for a while. I have got a couple of things on, so it may be more of a 2-day spend the day with me. I'm in my office at the moment. I don't know if you saw one of the videos, spend the day with me videos I've done previously, but I did talk about wanting to move my office upstairs into the room that I was using is kind of a playroom for when the grandkids came. So I put a picture in here of what it was like before. And I'm just going to turn you around to show you what I've done. It's not finished, but I've made a start. So this is what it's looking like at the moment. I've moved me bookcase around onto that wall. I've put my little white desk here to work at. I put a picture in here of the desk I was using, which was quite a large desk, and I've had it for about 15 years, and it's been kind of fixed a couple of times because it was falling to bits. So I threw that one out because it just wouldn't have fitted in this room, and I've put this little white desk here. But this desk is not quite deep enough because I can't stretch my legs out underneath, and I'm finding my legs are starting to ache when I've been sitting at it for a while. So I'd like a different desk that's got kind of the ordinary desk, but then I want a bit that comes out here as well. So I've got somewhere else to work at when I'm not working at my computer. But I'm quite liking it up here. You can see I've still got the kids' art up on the wall, and I need to swap that over with me pegboards that are downstairs. But I do quite like it in here. I've got this little tree of life decoration on the wall. I think I got that from the range, which I really like. I think that's very pretty. I've got me phone stands up here for when I do some YouTube videos. I had to take my cat pictures down off the wall that were in my office because I moved a bookcase, so I need to find somewhere else to put those. And instead of having toys on these bookshelves, I do still have some games. I've got all my books and my office stuff and things that I need up here. I bought this little vase from B&M the other day. I really like this. The feel of it is so smooth. I just really like that little vase. A little bit random. And I don't have any curtains up in this room apart from these pretty little nets that I've got up that have got little floral bits on them. So I might need to get curtains in here as well, because when it's sunny, it's a little bit blinding. I do have a screen that I've been putting up in front of the window. That's kind of a trifold screen, and that does block the sun out a little bit. And I need to move these ornaments off here and put something else there. So I'll also show you what I've done where I had my office and what it's looking like now. This is where I did have my office. My big desk was at the back there, and I had this bookcase here was there, and I moved it across so I could put the bins further down. Method of me madness. I'm not quite sure what I'm doing in here. I've got some of the kids' toys. Well, I've got all of the kids' toys down here. I'm not sure why I've got so many toys for the grandkids in my house. They seem to have more than my own kids did, but that's where they are for the moment. I bought a little Kallax unit from IKEA to fit some of the toys in. I bought some of the little storage boxes as well. And this was a coffee table that I bought, and I thought I would put it in the sitting room, but it's just too big. And I think the first time I had it in there, my grandson fell and hit his head on the corner, so that was it. I couldn't have it in the sitting room anymore. So I've put it in here for now with the doll's house on it. I said to Harriet, can I get rid of your doll's house? Well, we'll give it to the charity shop. And she says, no, Grandma, I'll play with it. So we've got to keep the doll's house for now. You can see I've still got me notice boards down here, and they need to be moved. But I am happier upstairs in my office. It's much warmer up there because it's really cold in here. This used to be a shed that we changed into a kind of room, but it was never properly insulated, so it is quite cold in here, even though I do have a radiator. But yeah, I think that's looking so much better. I haven't got a pick of makeup on yet. It's about 8 o'clock, I think, in the morning. I'm not sure if I'm going to put any makeup on today. I might have a day of no makeup. I'm not sure if I'm going out anywhere, but if I do, if I haven't got any makeup on, I haven't got any makeup on. I'm just making myself a cup of coffee in my cat cup. So I just thought I'd show you my coffee station that I've got set up. I got this metal unit from Home Sense or TK Maxx, and it was in the bathroom section. And I'd been looking for something for quite a while. It didn't take up a lot of space, but I could put quite a bit of stuff on. And I thought this would be ideal. I got these little coffee jars from B&M. I really quite like them. I like the shape of them, and I like the wooden top. So I've got some coffees and teas in there. I've got a little bowl with some marshmallows in for when the kids come with a hot chocolate. Some other little coffee bits, me Costa hot chocolate, and there's room in the bottom for about 3 mugs. Got a little coffee picture at the back there, and that's my little tray for when I use my cafetiere. I've also got this little coffee station bit on the other side next to the microwave, where I've got my Tassimo machine, my little cafetiere, that little metal cup there to put Warren's coffees in, and I've got this little slide out bit under here just to put me coffee pods on. So I'm quite happy with that coffee setup. It just keeps everything nice and compact. So I'm just going to sit and have my cup of coffee. It's about 20 to 10. I feel like I've been up for ages, so it's definitely coffee time. I think I might read a bit of my book. I'm reading a book called Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow by Gabrielle Zevin. And I heard a lot of booktubers talking about this and saying how good it was. And I'm probably halfway through it. And it has taken me weeks to get to that stage. It's about this, it's about Sam and Sadie. When Sam is in hospital, I think he's about maybe 12 at the time, maybe a little bit younger, and they're both into playing video games. And then they have a falling out, and they meet a few years later when they're at university, and they decide to work on a game together. And it goes into a little bit of detail about, how games are made and stuff like that. When I'm talking about games, I mean computer games, particularly ones you would play on a desktop computer. And like I say, I've got halfway through the book, and really that's all that's happened. And I'm not quite sure what people are raving about. I mean, on the back of the book, it says, one of the best books I've ever read. Anyone who reads Tomorrow can't stop talking about it. So I don't know whether everything happens in the second half of the book, but so far I'm not that impressed. But I'm keep reading it because I think, well, if everybody else is loving it, then there's got to be something about it. So hopefully it'll pick up. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to maybe read a couple of chapters of my book, and then I've got a blog post to write today. I'm writing about a blog post about airport tips. So travel tips, airport tips for older people when they're at the airport. So we'll see how that turns out. But that's what I'm going to do later. So Milo has come to say hello. Do you want to say hello, Milo? Psst, 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 psst. She never plays when I turn the video camera on her. She just turns away from it. I think she knows I'm videoing her. She is 14 now, Milo. And we've had to put this little step here for her so she can get up on the settee. It's actually just an old shoebox with a throw over the top, because we didn't know whether she'd use it or not, but she seems to really like it, so we put that there for her. You're getting old, aren't you? Yes. Oh, hello. I'm just trying to catch her, but she's just not having it. She keeps turning away. I wasn't planning to go out today, but my daughter asked us if I wanted to go to the Metro Centre to have a look around. So, of course, you can't say no to that. So I did put a bit of makeup on. We popped into Primark, so I thought I'd show you what I bought in there. I spent about £31 actually. I bought a chenille bath mat. I really like these kind of bath mats. I've got some that were from IKEA, but I like the colour of this one, and they've kind of got like a sticky back on them, so it doesn't slip around when you get out of the bath. And that one was £6 for the bath mat. They did have to have some nice bath towels in as well with the same colour, but I resisted those. They don't have a very big homeware department in Primark, the one in the Metro Centre. They do in Newcastle, that's much bigger, so I would like a trip to there at some point. I also got a bag. I just thought this was a really nice size. I've got a few little handbags that you can't get a lot in, but I wanted a kind of medium-sized one that fitted, you know, plenty things in. And this was £12, which I thought was nice. It's got a lovely soft feel to it. They did have them in black, and I think they had them in green as well. It's got just one big pocket on the inside, so you can see there. It's got a little zip pocket like they usually have that fits a few little things in, and they've got kind of side pockets there that you could put something in, and it also has a crossbody strap if you want to use that, which is quite wide. Usually they're quite thin, so that was nice, and it is got a zip fastening on the top, but I really like the feel of that. It is so soft. So yeah, I really like that bag. What else did I get? What's in here? Oh yes, I picked this little green cactus pot up with the little fake cactus in it. That was £2. I just thought that was really cute, and I've got a little shelf unit that I've got a few little different pots like this on, so I thought that would be a nice addition. I'll stick a picture in here if I put it up before I've edited the video, but I just thought that was really cute. They've got a few nice little things like that in Primark that's worth having a look at. I've got a few bits of makeup items. I picked up the vitamin C 10% booster serum. This was £7. I've got the moisturising cream, and I've really been enjoying that, so I thought I would try the serum as well. I did try a drop from the tester in the shop, and it is a nice serum. It feels quite, actually my hand feels really soft after putting that on. So it's like a little bottle, and it's got the dropper top, so I'm looking forward to using that. I'll let you know in a future video how I get on with these little makeup bits I've picked up. I got these little finger and pointer blender sponges. I thought they would be really handy for like when I'm putting under eye concealer on. They would be good for getting into the corners, because I think the other sponges I've got and the brush I've got is too big. So I think they'll be really handy, and you put your finger inside that one. So I think they'd be really useful. They're really cute, and they were only £1.50. I also picked up a nail varnish. I absolutely love orange. I don't think I would put this on my fingernails, but I would definitely put it on my toenails. And it is a quick dry one, and it's only 60p. They had quite a few different colours in stock, so I thought that was worth picking up. And I also bought it's kind of twist up cream blush in like a light pink colour. Like I say, when I've tested them out, I will let you know what I thought of them on a future video. I'll see if I just take the wrapping off this and see if I can open it to show you what it looks like. This was £2.50, which wasn't bad at all. I think the prices of the makeup are really good in Primark, and they're not bad. They stay on your face. And I have been enjoying a cream blusher recently, so I thought I would try this one. Let's see what the colour looks like. That's what it looks like. Just thought that was a really nice colour. Put some on my hand so you can... It looks quite pinky on my hand, but I think once you've blended that in, I think that'll give you like a nice little flush for the summer. So yeah, that was the blush. Those were all of the things that I bought from Primark. When I was in the Metro Centre, we called into Starbucks. Nicola wanted a smoothie, but then she said she wanted to try the matcha tea in Starbucks. So I put a picture in here of what it looks like. So they had a matcha and strawberry iced latte, and I've always wanted to try matcha, and it's actually really nice. It's got like a layer of what I'm assuming is like cream on the top, and it tastes, that was what tasted like strawberry. So you got the strawberry flavour first, and then you got the matcha tea, which wasn't sweet. And it was quite a nice, refreshing taste, actually. So I quite recommend the matcha tea if you're going into Starbucks. That was really nice. Now, I popped into Marks and Spencer's because I thought I would pick up, you know, they've got their dine-in for 2 for whatever. There wasn't much in the dine-in for 2 for 12. They also had a dine-in for 2 for 15. And I find it's finding something me and Warren are both going to eat. So I went for the pasta deal, which was, I think it was a pasta, a sauce and a bread for £7, which is actually only about 45 pence less than what you would pay if you bought them separately. So not really that big a deal. I also picked up a sandwich in there, and that is the Plant Kitchen New York style no salt beef. And these are really, really good. They're very, very tasty. If you're looking for something vegan, then I highly recommend. They are really good. I think they're about $4.25, so not cheap, but they are nice. So for the pasta dish, I went for, they did have lots of pastas, but I actually went for the gnocchi. We have been enjoying gnocchi recently, so I thought I would pick up the gnocchi. The sauce I got was a arrabbiata sauce. I may get some mushrooms to add to that. And I got some four stone-baked ciabatta sticks, garlic and parsley, to go with the gnocchi as well. And I thought maybe as a dip, probably not for me, well, definitely not for me, this one's for Warren. I got him a handcrafted chicken Caesar dip. He loves a Caesar salad, so I thought this might be right up his street. It says a creamy Caesar dip topped with chicken, cheese and parsley. So he might dip his ciabatta sticks into that, or he might just keep it. And I did get another dip that sounded really nice, and this is the M&S Food Viva Summer Green Goddess dip, which looks rather nice. It is a creamy mayonnaise, avocado and soured cream dip with parsley and dill. We do have the family coming round tomorrow, kind of afternoon tea thing, so I might keep that for then. So that was everything I bought in Marks and Spencer's. So just a quick update on the office. This is about a week later. I have done a little bit more to it. I mentioned earlier that I wanted a bigger desk, a more L-shaped desk. So what I did was I went to IKEA to see what they had, and they had this brown desk, and it was in the clearance section, and it was only 20 quid. So I thought I'd pick it up. It is quite scratched because I think it's an ex-display one, but for £20, I thought, well, I can't go wrong with it. So I put the white desk along the wall, and I put the brown desk kind of across, so it's like an L shape, and that works much better for us. It means I've got this white desk to work at if I want to do anything writing wise with pen and notebook, and this is just for the computer and my diary. So I'm quite happy with that setup. So I put the little bookcase over here with some bits and bobs on it, and I eventually will put some more kind of officey stuff on those shelves because I think it's quite useful. I haven't done much on this side of the room apart from move the kids' games and stuff downstairs. Most of those are our games. I've just left them there. I brought my own books up here and some like officey kind of things, like paper clips and things like that. So yeah, so I'm quite happy with that. So it's a few days later and I hadn't actually finished that video off, so I thought I would just pop on and finish it. I did have the gnocchi and the arrabbiata sauce with the garlic bread, and they were really, really nice. That arrabbiata sauce has got quite a spicy kick to it. Well, I thought it did anyway. Warren didn't, but he likes his food really, really spicy. But I did think that had a bit of a kick to it, but I would definitely have that again. I finished the book tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow, and I'm still not impressed. It is quite a big book, and it's probably taken me about 5 weeks to read it. Now, normally I would read a book like that in about a week, but because it wasn't keeping us going back to it, it did take us a long time. If you like to read stuff about relationships, then it's probably quite an interesting book, because I think that's mainly what it's about. It does tell you a little bit about the process of kind of computer game making, and in parts it did actually want us to go and look at playing some computer games. So if that's what its aim was, then it worked. But I didn't think it was the best thing I've ever read, and fantastic, and all the comments that people have been making about it, I actually thought it was quite boring. So if you have read that book, let me know what you thought in the comments below. I was very disappointed, I have to say. My next book I've just started is about Henry VIII by Alison Weir, and I meant to start that months ago, never got round to it, and that is a really hefty book. So I've just started that, so I'll keep you informed about how I'm getting on with that. So it's been a bit of a mismatch of a video, this. It started off as a normal spend the day with me, and then I kind of went shopping with my daughter, so it didn't turn out to be what I was thinking it was going to be. And I didn't get a lot of work done, to be fair. So I hope you found it interesting anyway. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.